Ever wonder why guys have their private parts, well, outside? It's a question that might make some giggle, but it's rooted in some seriously cool science. Unlike women, whose reproductive organs are mostly tucked inside, men have their testicles hanging outside the body in a little pouch called the scrotum. Now, you might be thinking, isn't that a bit risky? And you wouldn't be wrong to wonder, but trust me, there's a very good reason for this seemingly strange design choice. The answer lies in the needs of those tiny swimmers, sperm. Here's the thing, sperm are quite picky about temperature. They need things a tad cooler than your core body temperature to be at their best. Think of it like your laptop. If it gets too hot, things start to slow down, right? Sperm are the same way, too much heat, and they become sluggish and less effective. That's where the scrotum comes in. It acts like a little air conditioner, keeping the sperm at just the right temperature for optimal performance. Over millions of years, humans, like all species, have evolved to survive and thrive, and a big part of that is making sure we can, well, keep the species going. The external position of the scrotum is a brilliant example of natural selection at work. Early humans who had this adaptation were likely more successful at reproduction because their sperm were healthier and more abundant. And so, this trait was passed down through generations, eventually becoming the norm for men. Now you might be thinking, but what about animals that don't have external testicles? It's true, some mammals like whales have their testicles located inside their bodies, but they've evolved their own clever ways to keep things cool. Whales, for example, have special blood vessels that circulate cool water near their testicles, regulating the temperature. See, nature is amazing. Whether it's outside in a breezy scrotum or inside with a built-in cooling system, regulating the temperature of the testicles is crucial for successful reproduction. And that's why guys have their private parts, well, on the outside. Fun fact, did you know that your scrotum can actually change shape depending on the temperature? When it's cold, it shrinks up closer to the body for warmth, and when it's hot, it relaxes and hangs lower to stay cool. Pretty neat, huh?